We have another question come in. Is there a good place for specifically shippers to go to look for, what are the required markings? What are the required labelings? Is there a good spot for them to go? Or is that something that they just need to kind of work through their broker with? Or what's the best way for them to get some of that information?
I will say go through the broker. You can go to the Secretary of Economy, Minister of Economy. That's the agency, the government agency that rules all the non-tariff regulations, labelings or certifications, but you're just going to pull it out and try to read it and see, but it will help someone to interpret that norm, and it won't tell you to which items it's required, So I will say go to the broker, because we have it backwards. We have the item and we have the tariff, and from there we can tell you everything that is going to be required on that product. I mean, it's not very friendly, let's say. It's very to read it and withdraw information,
well, something that I think is also difficult is a lot of countries, other countries that we do business with the United States, provides this information in English. They provide translated copies. They provide things so it's easier to get product into their country. The Mexican government does not. They don't provide anything all the way down to just their basic customs tariff. You can't get a translated copy unless you have somebody actually translate it. So I think that's also a big difference for people to know, and that's why it is a little bit more difficult to ship there, is because a lot of that information that maybe you as a shipper would go gather on your own, you can't go gather on your own.
Yes, it's correct. You can click on the website English, but only the main headline.
Right.
But once you click OK requirements, it will be in Spanish, and like all laws will say, go see this first. We'll refer you to other regulations, and that's when it starts. Not to be misinformed. That's what I'm saying. It's there available, but I would recommend if it's a new product or something you're not familiar with, ask the importer to send it to the broker to see what's the requirements, or call Scarborough, and we'll gladly advise you on that.